Okay, we're back. We're still on ArchLinux. How do I know that? Can I show you? Is there a terminal emulator? I have never done, I think, a sudo pacman -s neofetch. Not yet. Nope, not yet. So we're on Arch, right? ArcoLinux is based on ArchLinux. 90% of our packages on the ISO are from ArchLinux. 5% from us, 5% from AWR, putting it simply. So what we're doing now is starting with ArchLinux ISO, having installed Xorg, having installed XFCE, having installed Leftwm, but Leftwm is black. It's a black screen. And we've worked so hard to make a beautiful Leftwm, but it's on the ArcoLinux repository. It's on the ArcoLinux keys. Well, that's the pacman thing. You need to have the keys to sign it and so on and so on. So we have a little application called ArcoLinux Spices application, or ASA. We call it Spices. And you'll find a lot of Spices online. YouTube Spices ArcoLinux. We're on page 2, by the way. Page 1. Right? So there is a lot of information on our website, on our channel. If you go here, and if a good tip, this is where you look, right? Not here. That's not our channel. That's YouTube. That's the world. How do you think the hits will come to you then, right? No, you need to look here. And here you can find for the spices. So lots of spices, lots of spices. There is an play all 41 videos just about the spices, but it evolved over time. We made a very complex application in the beginning and then went back to the GIS principle. Keep it simple and stupid, and you'll see it's just that. That's all we need. It's a button to say, come on, get it. So ArcoLinux Spices applications, there are other ways. If you were in TTY, you do it like this and so on and so on. But we have this button. If you have something graphical, right, like XFCE, you can actually go and download the stuff. Like this. It's a tar SZST, so your reflex is, oh, I can install it with pacman. Yes, you can. -u can install it, right? U, and then it's installed. Done. If you're still on something graphical, it's just gonna be in your menu, ArcoLinux Spices. And isn't this KISS, right? This is the KISS principle all over. I mean, big button to get the ArcoLinux keys and get the packages. So importing ArcoLinux keyrings and adding ArcoLinux repos. Okay, let's do just that, but first sudo pacman -s yyu. Check. 3 lines. Get the ArcoLinux keys. Okay, it's not moving anymore. Done. Let's do another sudo pacman -s. Okay, 3 extra lines. I've got access to the ArcoLinux repo at this point in time. Okay. Let's stick to Leftwm as a what if, but I would like to go much further. I would like to build up and have an ArcoLinux system in a few seconds, starting with an ArchLinux ISO. If for whatever technical reason you can't boot into ArcoLinux and it's no use, start with ArchLinux ISO, find your way around, get the Spices application, get everything in again. So basically we should have a look, right? Open folder, file system, etc, pacman.conf. Let me shut that down. Probably gonna make noise in the mic. Voila. So we have here extra lines. and they're at the bottom. At ArcoLinux, they're at the top. I leave it up to you if you want to change the order. Is that important, the order? Yes. At some point in time, there will always be packages from ArchLinux that are not up to date, and it breaks. Like Discord, like Telegram, those guys, we can't miss those guys. Now, if the developer, the maintainer of that package is not at home, is sick, and so on, right, it does not get updated, does not get built again. What we do is we put these guys at the top. We put our version of Discord in our repo, and Pacman will get the first one it hits. So it's going down the lines like the layers in Photoshop, if you know that. It's going from a God perspective, from top to bottom, and the first hit will be installed. So if here is a Firefox that's not working and you're building your Firefox here, forget it. It's never going to be used. It finds Firefox here, you'll get a broken Firefox in, even though if you have fixed it in here. So that's why these three are up there. Like I said, this is Arch. I leave it up to you. Now, that said, the what if continues. Leftwm. We have Leftwm. But the bar, we forgot the bar, right? We thought building polybar takes quite a while. Just try it out. But installing, not so much. Done. Okay. What else? Our configuration, sudo pacman -s ArcoLinux Leftwm kit. Okay. It's not on your home directory. It's in etc scal. Guys from ArcoLinux, they say scal. Command not found. Right. Sudo pacman -s ArcoLinux root. It's not installed on your home directory. Where is it? etc scal. Okay. Now I know what I should do. What if I go to etc scal, go to bash rc, remember the Ctrl H, right? Ctrl H. What if I take the bash rc, and just that one, Ctrl C, and put it on Eric. This is the bash rc from ArchLinux, and put it in here, Ctrl V. Replace 141 bytes, 10.1 kilobytes. Replace. Yep, that's it. The long list. I want to apply it. Well, easier. It's very easy. Super. No, not super. Keyboards, right? Log out. Log in. It's applied. And there is even a session available, so everything is open again. I have to set all these things. We've done that in ArcoLinux for you. So, Ctrl T, update. Awesome. Up all. Gonna work as well. Package is not in the AOR. That's true. It's not in the AOR. It never will be. It's ours. Okay. We have polybar. We have the D menu. Where we have the bash rc. Why did I wanted to have the bash rc? For the scal, I suppose, right? For the scal. Ctrl T. I can type scal. I can. But I can also teach you to be selective. Takes a little bit longer, but I can tell you that inside the .config is the configuration. So Ctrl C, I've been working so hard, right? I don't want to overwrite anything, I just want to have this, okay? Have this, Ctrl C. Put it in your .config. There is something, but, right, it's the empty thing. So now we get our thing. Replace all, and it has lots of stuff. Configuration, sexy hotkey daemon, oops, right? Reflex should be, oh my god, did I install key bindings daemon sexy, or the S simple X hotkey daemon. No, did not. So my key bindings would not have worked. And you can keep on going. So edit this thing. And you read, make this bigger. Sloppy, kill a conky, don't have a conky, don't want a conky. XF4 terminal, drop down. Yeah, we've got it already since we have XFCE menu installed. ArcoLinux logout. Oh yeah. Sudo pacman -s ArcoLinux logout. These nice icons to log out. Oops. A git. Voila, we've got that. Thuner is there already. Leftwm. URXVT. We don't have URXVT. Sudo pacman. And all this typing, if you want to install it again later, you have to type it all again later. So making scripts that says a text file that says sudo pacman -s or oops, capital S of course, or XVT, instead of me typing it all the time. So now I have your XVT, here I saw it. Then there's alacrity, sudo pacman -s alacrity. I'll replace for termite, but termite is not dead yet. It still seems to be kicking. And there's so much more that's not yet installed. Melt is not installed. You know, I love Melt. Sublime Text is not installed. Now we can install it. Now we have the ArcoLinux repos. Okay. Time to take a look at Leftwm. We can keep on installing packages. Maybe one more. No, there's no need to. The one I was thinking was the wallpaper. Sudo pacman -s ArcoLinux wallpapers. But Leftwm has its own wallpapers inside the folder, inside the theme, so that's not needed at all. Just for fun. Eric is going to log out. Tell the system that Leftwm is his choice. Gonna log in, and there you go. You got yourself a polybar. Control T, Super Shift Enter. I'm in business. Now we can keep on working, right? This is the fun bit, building things up. Oh God, there we go again. Set keyboard Belgian. Asserti. Sudo pacman -s. What am I missing? I'm missing the Arc theme. Arc GTK theme. What else? I'm missing icons. Sudo pacman -s ArcoLinux candy icons. That's what we use for this particular Leftwm. What else? I'm missing fonts. There is something in here, behind here, a shutdown button. That's a bit tricky. By that I mean, it's sometimes difficult to, I think it starts with nerd. Yeah, voila, that's the one. Super Shift R. Super Shift R. I have this little button that's going to log me out with a nice, beautiful keys. By the way, by default, we do it like I'm thinking sweet, I guess. Save settings. Let's have a look. Yeah, by default it's those icons because of the themes, because of the icon theme that we're using. So Super X, we're gonna reboot. Let XFC be aware of all the changes that we've made, the Arc theme, the icons and all that. And then we're greeted like this. Why is that? Let's do a Ctrl-Alt-M and take a look at the appearance, icons, ArcoLinux candy, thank you very much. Close. That's that. We're gonna log out. Login. Still not okay. Then we do Alex appearance that we don't have yet. F12 is working. A bit strange, this F12 here. And this is because of close window. So what was I thinking? Sudo pacman. What was I thinking? The key bindings. So sudo the Alex appearance that I'm missing. Alex appearance installed. Super Shift D. Let's try it out. Yay, the D menu is there. So first of all, arc dark. Yeah, sure. Color theme. This one apply, and then quit. Super X reboot. I think I did a log out, not a reboot, did I? Anyway, we'll see. As long as it works in the end. But tools like that, Alex appearance, are interesting for tiling window managers. So we've got now this kind of look. Ctrl-Alt-T, I thought it wasn't working, but there it is. Ctrl-Alt-Enter is your Alacrity. Super T is your UXVT. UXVT, as you see, it's all white. It's not nice. File system, etc, skel. X resources, Control X. Go to your own system, Control V. Permission denied. Let's do that again then. Because why wouldn't it be allowed? The etc skel, Control C, desktop, Control V. Okay, Control X, Eric, and Control V. Okay, I don't know why I did that. Super Q is working, but it's my A, Super A. And then the Super T is the X resources. Does it need to be reloaded? I think so, yeah. There's even a command to do it. And this is my UXVT look. That's much better. F12 is there, but XFCE4 terminal is a bit sick, it seems. For some reason, XFCE terminal looks like this. So, to solve. No. What was I thinking? We're pretty much there, right? This is still a system without a printing system, without audio, without Bluetooth, without network discovery, without Samba. So if there are services you're missing, it's up to you in ArchLinux to figure it out. Ctrl-Alt-F, Firefox, ArchWiki, sound. Right, say you don't know the name. Voila, sound system, ArchWiki. Super F, full screen. And then you read. Linux kernel component provided device router. Okay, open sound. Okay, fine. There's Pipewire, there's Pulse Audio, network audio system, jack audio connection kit, and you keep on reading. Pulse Audio is a general purpose sound server intended to run as, and that's why I've chosen ArchLinux. It's so concise and organized and structured, and you do need to have the inclination to read, right? If you think that everything's gonna be solved for you, wrong distribution, right? ArchLinux is for people who actually want to know their system better and dive into code from time to time and break things, and that's so cool. And then you learn things. That's how I've learned that. Everybody learns like that. You break things, you fix things, right? You break it, you fix it. One of the lines we always say. But there are so many things in here, so many things. So, and that's probably why I like it as well. It never ends. You can keep on learning. And that's also one of the, well, selling points, I think, that you can actually keep on learning for the rest of your life. That's cool for me. So, I'm gonna cut the movie here. This is for The website, the video that we're gonna make is gonna go on ArcoLinuxD.com. If you want, you can choose. Oh my god, I'm so fed up with this. Key bindings always VE, right? Then ArcoLinuxD.com. We have here the possibility to go and learn about Linux in all phases, and at some point in time maybe you decide to go the ArchLinux way. We've done this way, and the article is going in here. All in one ArchLinux installation, UEFI with XFCE4 and Leftwm. And as a next, what if completely creates an ArcoLinux ArcoLinux system starting with ArchLinux ISO. Alright, cheers.